Kopi, just looking at your performance tonight, this team going into the third period, 2 games in a row now, being down by 1, but coming back and being able to secure the win. What did it take in both of these games to get it done in the third?
I mean, obviously a lot of work, really. Sticking with the program. Don't think we changed a whole lot in both games. First period versus third period, and just kept sticking with it. And obviously it worked out. I guess yesterday it took us a little bit longer since we pushed it into OT, but tonight, just sticking with the program, showing the character, the grit, and we were able to come back.
Feel like a little bit reminiscent to the game in Philly, where a lot of chances in the first 40, then you guys kind of lock things down in the third period, get the job done.
Yeah. I mean, Philly, the third we busted open, so it didn't. It wasn't too exciting coming down the stretch. Yeah, I mean, a lot of chances back and forth. Going, I guess we went in Philly, it was tied going to the third. This one going down, being down 1. But just like I said, sticking with it and making sure we get the job done.
It's kind of a strange game. A lot of goals on not many shots. Did you have the sense going into third that it was kind of there for the taking?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're down 1 going in the third at home. You're not out by any means, and usually in these types of games, the power play does make a difference, and we were able to kill the penalties that we took and get one on the power play.
How important was Warren's breakaway, just in terms of maybe restoring some momentum after falling behind 4-2?
Yeah, big, obviously. It's a 1-goal game going in the third, so it was huge.
About a 2-goal game for you. You haven't had a lot of those of late, 2 goals in the game. What's the feeling like for that?
Yeah, it's been 10 days.
On a personal note, just a lot of family in the house tonight with all of your teammates, but your grandmother seems like she's got a pretty good record when she's in this building, and just being able to have your family here for something like this too, just during this time, how special is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously nobody's getting any younger, so it's it's great that she can make the trip. It is a long one, and certainly over the holidays, it's special time, and we spent some quality time together, and I'm sure she enjoyed it. And on top of that, we were able to get a couple of wins.
So are you sure that you're not getting younger? This has been a little bit of a resurgence season for you, but coming into the year, did you expect to have this type of year?
It doesn't feel like I'm getting any younger, but the season's been going pretty well so far. But as I said before, it's always about the team, and we're plugging away, we're racking up points, and I guess we're in a pretty good spot right now.
What's Jim Hiller's message now versus maybe what it was at the beginning of the season?
Nothing, no different than it was to start. I mean, you just gotta keep on grinding away, and get the points that are there, obviously.
Going back to that third period success, you guys have had a lot of success in the final frame this season. You've overwhelmingly beat teams in the third period. What has led to that success for you just overall this season? You keep coming in and beating teams in that third period.
I wish I could pinpoint to really the one thing, but tonight power play was the difference. Last night or yesterday, Q's line was huge, so we're doing it different ways, which is very encouraging, especially on home ice.
And talking to Jim before the game, he said he didn't want it to be like the game in Philly, a lot of back and forth. He felt like that wasn't Kings hockey, and he wanted to see Kings hockey, but it was a lot like that game in Philly. What was the message in between maybe the first and second period where you started that way?
Between first and second?
Yeah.
I mean, just sticking to the program. Maybe clog it up a little bit more and play a little stingier, and I thought we did for the most part in the second half of the game.
Anything stand out about your goalie in the third? Because they didn't score in the third, he gave up 4, but then when it mattered, he bared down. What did you see from him in the third period?
Well, I think the first save he made tonight was a 2-on-0, so that got the night started for him. And yeah, he was great in the third. They had some good quality chances on their power play. He was able to obviously save them, and we were able to hold on.